Hello, brilliant baristas. cUpdates is going to be a compilation. I've been wanting to do a cUpdates for, like 3 months now. And so I haven't been able to sit down with organized thoughts, which is what I usually do, is I usually make a list and sit down. So every time I think of something now, I'm going to make a short video and then I'll smush them all together. So what I just thought about was specials. And I want you to all know that you are fully empowered to make any specials you want at any time and name it anything. You can collaborate with customers, you can collaborate with each other, and it does not need my approval. And share it on creativity. Hey, I made this drink, or we made this drink, or so-and-so's drink, or whatever. And then start the process of making a Canva, making the artwork, and continue to work on it, or ask people to help you who might like to do Canva more than you. And then have Kaylee print it out, and we can put it up during the next month's cycle of specials. And also we could, if you find a really awesome flavor combination, we don't even have to make it a special, we can just make it a highlighted flavor combination. But I just wanted to make sure that nobody feels like they have to run it by me or Kaylee or anyone. Like, you guys are welcome, all of you, to create drink specials. And when you do that, there's also the process of getting it in Touch Bistro. So the process is you create something and then you get it on Canva to post it on social media. And then as soon as it's posted on social media, we want to make sure that someone has put it in the register, and that's where you want to communicate with either myself or Kaylee. I'm going to put you down real quick. Finishing the hose. There we go. So if there's a Canva made and it's in the register and you handwrite it on our A to Z specials for now until we do a reprint of the A to Z specials, then it is good to go. So I just want to make sure that your creativity is always flowing and you always know that you are welcome to put drink ideas into play. I think I got sunburned. Okay, till the next video. Okay, this small clip is about water, filling water. This new little pocket hose thing is weird. It's weird. What is that? Oh, I think it's just the hose. Sorry. It's weird. It's weird. It's funky. So I'm gonna go to the garage right now and I'm gonna pick up the blue hose, which is specifically for water, and it also has a plug-in feature to keep it from freezing through the winter. So we might as well just get used to using it now, and see what quirks there are with that hose well before winter. Because this hose, I don't know how you guys are feeling about it, but it's just weird. Okay, so gonna bring over the blue hose. You guys let me know what you think of the blue hose. Alrighty. So as most of you know, I had put in my notice and my last day was going to be the 4th. It still could be that way, but Rick and I have gone back into negotiations about my compensation and my role and position at the hut and what it is I can commit to doing and still teaching full time. So there is a chance, and I do hope that it happens, that I will still continue with Impressed in some capacity. And my ideal is that I come to the shop every morning at 6:30, Monday through Friday, and I help set up and I check in, and then I work 2 weekend days a month to check on systems and how everyone's doing and how drinks are being made, and that I continue to just be there for everyone and oversee the social media and continue to make graphic art and all that sort of stuff. So that is my ideal, and that is what I would like to happen. So we'll see how it goes over the next week if Rick and I can work out an arrangement. This segment is about our equipment and cleanliness in the shop. You all are doing, before I get into this request, you are all doing an incredible job at keeping the hut clean. Really, truly incredible. So this request is taking things further, because you are all doing an incredible job already. So I noticed the pitcher rinser is starting to get grime buildup, and if you would like, so what I'm requesting is a little more like deep clean, like elbow grease deep clean, because that will make our equipment last longer, and it means we don't have to put money into replacing it. So the blenders, the pitcher rinser, the espresso machine, even our floors, counters, everything. When you see something that looks like buildup, so it's all stainless steel, most of it, and so it should be able to sparkle. We have a stainless steel cleaner called Barkeeper's Friend, I think it's called, which will make it look almost like a mirror. It's incredible. So, and we can also Google and look at some techniques on how to get stainless steel clean. But spoons, our pitchers themselves, everything that is the stainless steel, we want to give it routine, like real hard elbow grease deep clean to keep them good. Because what happens is that grime is irregular surface and will catch more grime and bacteria and and eventually it just looks like crap and is not healthy or functional, and we have to throw it away and replace it. But if we can keep that grime from building up, then it lasts a lot longer. Also, like the sanitizer buckets, let's give them a scrub. After we dump the bucket for the water that is the overflow, wipe that out. I mean, every time I dump it, I just grab a blue rag and I just wipe it out. Because the algae is very normal. There's nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't look very good. So let's wipe it out afterwards. Yeah, okay. Hello. All right, this topic is going to be a little difficult for me, but I have thought about it really hard and thorough. And, okay, so Kaylee is just about done she might be done with the drink builds. So exciting. Great job, Kaylee. I'm so excited. Rick ordered us, thank you, Rick, the iPad stand that rolls around. And we are going to starting August 1st, hopefully, which is Tuesday, following the drink builds with every drink we make. And okay, so this is what's tough-ish for me. So I've never used this before, ever, with Impressed. I mean, we've had to use it with individual people. But anyways, okay, so I'm going to monitor from the cameras to make sure that everybody uses the iPad and the drink builds. And if you fail to use it so if it gets crazy busy, it's understandable. I want to see everybody using it 60 to 75% of their shift. If you're not using it 60 to 75% of your shift, and you can't come and tell me why, and we don't figure out how to make it so that you can use it that much, I'm going to start documenting it. So that means, like, your job depends on you following the drink builds, everybody. So let's talk about why. A lot of people, a lot of our customers get the same drink, right? They might switch it up every couple months, maybe even years. That's what I do. I have a drink and I drink it for anywhere from a couple months to a couple years, and then I switch. And I think a lot of people are that way. So someone comes and they get the same thing every time, but it tastes different every 3 times they get it. A lot of customers will stop coming back if they can't get their drink the same way each time. So the reason why I am making this like top level serious is because it is life or death for Impressed for us to make drinks the same way. So I will make it real clear again, and I'll write it up somewhere in the hut that the iPad and drink builds have to be used the majority of your shift, so more than 60% of your shift. And I'm going to check on the videos to make sure everybody's using it, or there will be documentation. We'll sit down, we'll talk about why you're not using it, how we can help you use it, how to make it easier. And what I'm trying to do is make it serious enough for your psyche to be like, oh my God, I have to do that, right? Like, yeah, I'm trying to hack everybody's psyche with making it like your job's on the line. So know that I'm not making it this serious because I think that some of you won't do it, or some of you don't care. I know all of you have done everything I've requested, and I know all of you take this job seriously and love it, and that's why we were such an amazing team. So I am making it like documentation level so that it goes to that place in your head of habit building, supercharged habit building. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, if you just went to the doctor and the doctor said, oh my gosh, you're deathly allergic to licorice. It's building up in your kidney. If you eat one more piece of licorice, you're going to have your kidneys removed. Do you think you would eat another piece of licorice ever? Right? Or if you're sitting next to somebody and they're like, oh, did you know that licorice can possibly cause headaches? You're like, okay, whatever, So the different degrees of severity and seriousness to hack into that psyche of all of us, that this is something we have to do. If we want life to be the same way, it's got to be this way. Okay. And it will be a process, don't worry. This next week, we will put it in place, help everybody get accustomed to using it. I will give a nice week and a half before we start like monitoring. All right. And if you have any questions, any concerns, anything, please come talk to me.